Is the Spring Branch neighborhood in Houston, Texas overhyped? Today, we're going to be breaking down exactly what this neighborhood has to offer. But more importantly, we're going to be breaking down exactly what the numbers say about it. Hey guys, Terence here with the HTX Group, and this is Houston Real Estate Insider. Every week, I break down what the numbers are really saying, helping buyers and sellers make smart real estate decisions with real data and local insights. If you get value from this kind of content, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. Today, we're going over Spring Branch. Okay, so first we have to tackle where is Spring Branch. Before we get into the data or talk hype, let's get oriented. And if you're not familiar with the greater Houston area, keep in mind, it's the size of the state of Connecticut, okay? So Spring Branch stretches just west of the central Houston area between the 610 West Loop all the way west to the Beltway 8, actually just past Beltway 8, from the south border of I-10 all the way up to Hempstead Highway and Tanner Road on the north end. So what does the Spring Branch neighborhood have to offer? I think it is easily one of the most convenient neighborhoods in all of Houston. Now, why do I say that? It is located minutes from three major highways. That's I-10 freeway, the Beltway 8 loop, and Highway 290, making it easily one of the most convenient commutes to both downtown, the Galleria, or even the Energy Corridor. Okay, one of the things I love about the Spring Branch area is the housing options, super diverse. You've got mid-60s ranch-style homes, some of which are beautifully remodeled. You have 3-story patio homes of newer construction, especially if you don't want a lot of maintenance. And you have even custom luxury builds on lots that have been torn down with brand new homes on it. There's also amazing outdoor amenities like Agnes Moffett Park, Hayden Park, or even Nob Hill Park, which has some of the best jogging trails in this side of Houston. Okay, the dining, it's booming. You've got new hotspots like Barnaby's, Fege's Barbecue, The Blind Goat, and if you're familiar with Master Chef, you'll recognize the chef there, and also amazing options for vegans like Cascabel. Let's talk shopping in the Spring Branch area. You are literally minutes away from the Memorial City Mall. Yes, the one with the ice rink. It is literally the second largest mall in Houston, Texas. And you are also minutes from the growing and burgeoning city center, full of outdoor retail and dining options, great for that late Saturday night where you can hear some local live music and let the kids run around the green space. I'm a bit of a data nerd, and that's okay, because this is the judgment-free zone. I think the best way to understand Spring Branch is to look at what the numbers are saying. We're gonna focus on a year-over-year analysis and look at 3 key factors. First, we're gonna talk about the adjusted sales price. Second, we're gonna look at what the list price to sales price ratio was. And third, we're gonna talk about the total days on market. I want you to take a look at your screen here because we're gonna focus on a few key data points. Number 1, that was the adjusted closed sales price. This isn't anything fancy. I don't want you to be confused on what it means, the adjusted versus sales price. All it really is accommodating for things like sellers' credits towards closing costs or repairs that the seller paid for. It's just looking at what that net price was. In 2024 in Spring Branch, that adjusted closed sales price average was $564,000. In 2025, so far, we're halfway through the year, a little more than halfway through the year, we're at a $582,000 average closed sales price. That's interesting. I want you to pay attention to that. We're gonna circle back to what that really means in a minute, but that number has gone up year over year so far. Okay, next up on the list is list price to sales price ratio. This tells us exactly how close to the list price that the sellers were asking for did the home actually sell for. Okay, let's look at 2024. That average list price to sales price ratio for Spring Branch was 98.14%. In 2025, so a little more than halfway through the year, that number has softened to 97.84%. Guys, it's a real sign of weakening demand and stronger negotiation leverage. Next up, we're gonna cover days on market. Now, on your screen, you can see here the cumulative days on market. I'm gonna tell you about what cumulative really means here in just a moment. In 2024, Spring Branch had an average days on market of 35 days. We're a little more than halfway through 2025, and that number is up to 40 days on market. Now here's a little inside scoop on what cumulative days on market means. There's a little trick that realtors like to play where we terminate a listing and then relist it in order to get new days on market. So when I give you these numbers, this is taking into account all of those terminated and relisted homes with the total cumulative days on market. So this number is really accurate, okay? For reference though, the Houston-wide market, the average days on market for 2025 so far is 49 days. So Spring Branch is ahead of the average Houston market. So what does this mean for you? Let's say you're a buyer and you're wondering, how do these numbers affect you? First, you have a lot more time to make a decision. This is great. That means no more panicked offers on day one. Can we just stop and cheer for that, okay? 2, you have a lot more negotiating room. Sellers are readjusting to the new climate with increased competition. That's a really great thing that provides opportunities for buyers to negotiate good deals on homes. But waiting too long could backfire on you. The Spring Branch area is a patchwork of micro neighborhoods, and the best, most desirable micro neighborhoods in Spring Branch still move pretty fast. So you don't want to sit on the sideline too long thinking every seller is in a desperate situation, because they're not. Okay sellers, what in the world do these numbers mean for you? Pricing your home right on day one, non-negotiable. Aspirational pricing is a losing strategy in today's market. Buyers in today's market are more selective than ever. They're not seeing potential, they're seeing projects. So if your home still has that 2008 paint color and original 1960s paneling, it's time for a refresh. If not, expect buyers to negotiate hard. Now, more than ever, sellers need an agent that, number 1, actually knows how to interpret the data. Number 2, knows the right pricing strategy for your neighborhood, not just the market as a whole. And 3rd, has the negotiating chops to get your deal to closing. Because in June of 2025, we had the most deals fall out of contract than we've had at any point in the last 5 years. Are you ready for a better real estate experience with an agent that has a listing game plan built to dominate your neighborhood? Neighborhood intel that you absolutely will not find on Zillow, and local street smarts that give you the upper hand? My contact info is below. Call, text, schedule a one-on-one Zoom. I'd love to connect with you and see how it can help. Thanks again for watching today's breakdown of the Spring Branch neighborhood. Drop a comment below and let me know what you think about Spring Branch and what neighborhood you want to see me feature next. Be sure to like and subscribe so you can get all the updates on what's happening with the Houston Real Estate Insider. I'll see you on the next one.